Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we just went around exploring Sumeru some more in order to get some more of the teleport points unlocked, and we're just going to continue with that, I think, for the next episode or two, just so we can get as much kind of open and ready to go before we continue on with the story to see where we need to go next. So that way, if we have to teleport anywhere, we have the places we've already been kind of done and out of the way. But that's pretty much it. I haven't done much between episodes. I already did some more dailies and everything. I did some work on my teapot. It's still not quite up to where I want it to be like shown yet. I'm still working on it. It still needs quite a bit of work, but it's getting closer. I'm at like level 8, I think, on the teapot out of 10, so it's getting there. And yeah, I think that's just about it. So today we're pretty much going to be going kind of over... let's see. We got this area covered. I haven't got this point yet. I'm thinking we might finish off, like, get these points here and here real quick. And then we'll probably go this way and get these points. And then we have a bunch we need through here. We're just going to kind of keep making our way this way. I'm not going to grab these quite yet because that's in, like, a different section of the desert. I'll probably grab that point and the points over here. And then that'll probably be it. And then we'll get started with the story. So yeah, I think that's just kind of the plan for the next episode or two. So remember to like the video if you like it and subscribe if you want to see more. Without further ado, let's get right to it. So I think we'll go here because I think this is the closest one to where we need to go. Oh, I missed another point though. Oh, okay. I just realized we missed this one too, which I probably had to get that one. That one's probably more important. Let's go for, you know what, let's get these two first and then we'll go to that one. So it's right this way, I believe, right? Because it's supposed to be like south of here. It's like right over there.
Take it easy.
I really don't feel like fighting. Oh, but I really should take that down. Why I'm here, but it's just so much work. Yeah, we might as well. Okay. I did level up the characters some too, some of their artifacts, so they should be able to hit a bit harder.
Everyone hold hands. Busted.
How much harder, I do not know, but harder.
No, my sword. Quietly now.
Because my damage is still kind of lacking, but I did have some good artifacts that I was able to kind of move around and upgrade and whatnot. Okay, really? Come on, there we go.
Time to let me weave you a verse. Gotcha. I see everything. Quietly now.
There we go, he's almost down. There we go, that wasn't too difficult. Okay, let's get this taken care of now. There's that one. There's... Oh, come on, seriously? How'd I miss? Come on. Oh, really? Come on. What is... The stupid sensitivity is like right there in the center. There's that one, and then there's... Okay, seriously, leave me alone. Don't shoot me. There we go, yeah. Okay, big guy. Oh, seriously, and it locked out that thing. Okay, let me grab that to try to get rid of some of this. The stuff that's accumulated on me. Do that. Do that.
Make yourselves at home. I'll settle this. These
There we go, we'll go out.
dicey. Busted.
There we go, that's nice. Okay, I thought I would have been able to do my thing, but whatever. But I can do this again. Luckily, it already charged.
Take it easy.
Seriously, this is taking way too long. My damage output is so bad. Like, even whenever I was, like, looking through their numbers and stuff, it's... Okay, what's with the weird delay going on? That was weird. Anyways, yeah, whenever I was, like, looking at the numbers and stuff, it's really kind of disappointing. But, like, okay, my Yelan, for as strong as she has really high HP and everything, which is great, but it's like her attack stat is still only in triple digits. And it's the same with, like, my Shincho, my Shinobu, like, a huge majority of my characters are only, like, I think like between 700 to 900. It's like, okay, really? I was really hoping to have some characters in at least the quadruple digits, you know, like in the thousands kind of thing. So I don't know what's going on with that. At least for the attack stat. They're, like, really good in all their other stats. Like, oh, seriously? I thought that... don't want to follow him, though. I want my stupid little...
Stand with me.
Oh, there it is. I didn't realize that it was just up in the air like that. Do we have to follow this guy? I guess we better. I didn't realize that that's wasn't where the animunculi thing was hidden. Okay, Naida, just blow yourself up.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
See, my damage output isn't bad. It's just not... Like, see, whenever I do an elemental combo, it does huge damage. Seriously?
Hey! Busted. The temple of
Damn.
wisdom. Ring cutter. Things are about to get dicey. Our bond is strong. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna go deal with that. Psh, that's not my problem. I don't save people, that's not my problem. Okay, there should be a domain right over here. But yeah, I was like looking at my stats and everything. Like, I think my Shincho actually has a higher attack stat than my Yelan, my Shinobu, or any of it. And like, that's kind of ridiculous. I know I didn't build them specifically with attack percentage in mind. I dealt with mainly, whatchamacallit. Not attack, but like their specialties. So like Shinobu having, I think it was Elemental Mastery, because I think she can scale up that. Nahida has just straight up Elemental Mastery. She has a lot of crit though. She crits for like almost 150% damage or something like that. It's crazy. I didn't mean to get her that high crit. She just kept building up more and more. So, you know, not gonna lift a gift horse in the mouse kind of... Gift horse in the mouth kind of thing. Okay, that's number 3. That's number 4. That's number 2. Okay, number 1 is over here then. But anyways, and so it was just like, I know I built a more for their specialty in mind. Like, Yelan scales off of HP, so I tried to go more so with that with her. And so on and so forth with all the characters. But it's just weird that it's just like, on my personal account, they seem to have a lot higher attack for some reason. These characters. So, I don't know. But also, I have a lot better artifacts there. I need to do some more artifact for me. I've got pretty good artifacts. I got all 4-star artifacts on them. And they're all pretty good, and they're 4 sets that I actually wanted for the most part. So, I don't know.
Anything you like?
It's just a little, you know, disheartening kind of thing. Because it's just like, okay, I really thought my stats would be higher than now. My Diluc, surprisingly, he has crazy high stats. I don't know what, I guess I built him really good. I also figured out, I think I mentioned it too in the whenever I did the Spiral Abyss episode, but whenever I was looking through all the characters, I didn't realize that I didn't have Razor with his actual weapon. I had him just using a level 1 weapon, just like as a placeholder, just because I exchanged it out for Diluc.
Take it easy.
And so I didn't, I think I mentioned it in the Spiral Abyss episode I did, a couple of days ago or a week ago or something like that, but I mentioned it, I think. But yeah, his stats were so low, he had like 300 attacks, so that explains why he was not doing any damage whatsoever. Do I really want to deal with that? Yeah, I might as well. We're here. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, that explains why he was doing so bad damage, because he had completely, basically, level 1 weapon, no damage output, only 300 attack to his name. It's like, yeah, no wonder the poor guy was not able to do, like, anything. What the heck? Why did that fail? That was weird. Okay, seems like you can't walk on the ones where there's no grass sprouted. Ah, I get it. You go there. There, 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 there. Perfect. But yeah, so my Diluc has like 1400 attacks, so it explains why he was doing so much better, but yeah, my poor Razor. Poor guy. I totally forgot that I did that.
Take it easy.
Like I'd already said, I think I mentioned it in that episode, because I think I noticed, but I didn't really go too much into it. I didn't realize that it was only a level 1 weapon I had on him, though, I don't think. I just thought maybe I had the wrong weapon on him. But yeah, it was bad. But also, I just don't think we're quite ready for that Spiral Abyss anyways. We definitely need some more, we need better artifacts. The weapons, surprisingly, the weapons and the levels and, like, the talent levels, I'm doing pretty good on those, because a lot of my characters have their talents at, like, you know, straight 5s across the board, or at least 5s in the talents that matter. And so I'm like, it's not like I'm doing bad on that. And then level-wise, most of my characters are between level 60 and 70. You know, I do have a lot of level 50s and lower, but I meant for the ones that were, like, using a lot. So they're fine on levels, so I don't think that's, you know, causing any problems. And then weapon level, I was looking through it, most of my weapons are level 70 or higher, so I don't know why that's, you know, besides, of course, the one, you know, ones I'm not using, like the one I put on Razor, stuff like that. That's why I'm like, I don't necessarily know what the problem is. It just seems like, I think the main thing holding us back right now is strictly artifacts, so I need to give you the Homunculi I've been collecting. But yeah, I think that's the main thing holding us back right now is just straight up artifacts not being good enough. Because, like, Yelan, I only have her with half the set I actually need for her. She's got really good artifacts on her. Like, the stat spread on them is extremely good. I got really lucky with a lot of my upgrades, too, on them and everything. It's just, I only have two of the pieces for one of the sets, and I needed 2 from a different set, but I don't have any from the other set. So it's like, I need to grind out more artifacts. It's just, it takes so much time. And I usually it doesn't bother me the amount of time it takes, as long as I get, like, 1 or 2 here and there that are actually useful kind of thing. But my luck has been so abysmal on the artifact farming that it's been, like, it's just been too tedious to where it's just, like, I just don't enjoy it, because it's like, okay, I'm not even getting 1 good artifact. Like, I think I did it for an episode, too, but I did, yeah, I think it was an episode where we did it, where it was, like, I was running the highest level I could run, which was supposed to give gold artifacts, and I was using condensed resin, so I was getting double drops. It did not get a single condensed resin once, and that really ticks me off, because I'm like, okay, it's one, I can understand being like, okay, you only get 1 per time running it, even with the, you know, the double drops and everything, but the not getting anything was starting to really drive me nuts. Like, we were barely getting purples, and they weren't even, like, good purples. That's why it was, like, it was just kind of frustrating. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because my world level's so low that it's just, like, they, you know, my luck ain't that good kind of thing, or what? Am I able to do this, I wonder? Let's see, what kind of challenge are you? Oh, we should be able to do this, I think. A minute to take you guys on. Well, this might be... it could be iffy.
Get with me! Out of my way! Rain outlines your fate. Here comes the
Go, Yelan! See what I mean? Our damage output isn't bad if we combo. We just have to combo. Okay.
A chest full of valuables.
Awesome.
And a trove of potential clues.
Okay. There's a boss down that corridor there. Ooh, what's an unsealed parchment? That's, what the heck is that? I don't think I've ever got one of those before. What is that? Ancient and mysterious roll of parchment. It looks like a note left by an adventurer, and new words keep appearing on it. Oh, whoa. I don't think I ever found that before. I don't think so anyways. I don't think I've ever done that challenge before. Usually, even in my own personal account, I skip a lot of the challenges just because of the fact that I'm usually in a hurry after recording and everything. It's just like, you know, to do my dailies and whatnot, I'm just like, okay, I just recorded Genshin. I don't really want to play it too long now because I'm kind of, you know, wanting to move on to something else. So I'll do my own dailies for my personal account and just immediately log out. So I skip a lot of stuff. Also, I haven't explored much of Sumeru because, as I've told you guys before, I'd already started YouTube by the time Sumeru came out. Like, quite a while before it came out, because I think I started doing the YouTube for this about the time Inazuma came out. And so I tried not to do much of the story because I wanted to be kind of a blind playthrough. So I'm 1 mission behind us story-wise on my personal one right now, after I had already gotten this far kind of thing. Like I said, I'm trying to stay behind, which is also why, too, I want to try to get the story done as close to Fontaine coming out as possible, because on my personal account, I can't do Fontaine until I do it on here, basically. At least that's what my goal is. Ooh, okay, that was bad.
It's all yours.
Explosives. I really need those. I don't want to have to bring in a fire character, because I gotta wait for it to load, but I really need these crystals, because I really want to make the NRE.
What's our objective?
Here we go. Okay. Yelan back in. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons that I'm kind of in a, not like a
Let's
hurry,
go get
but I'm
ourselves
kind
some.
of, I keep bringing up that, hey, we need to really get the story here done rather quickly. Not like quickly, but like we need to get it done in a timely manner, as close to Fontaine releasing as possible. Not so much so we can be, you know, in Fontaine when it releases, because I'm not too concerned about us immediately. Seriously, am I going to make this? We might be able to get up on that ledge. I don't know, this could be iffy. But anyways, I'm not too concerned about us being able to start Fontaine, like, immediately as it releases, you know, like, I'm not too concerned with, yeah, we're not gonna make it. I didn't realize it curved upward like that. Okay, can we get over here at least somewhat? Oop. Okay, cool. There we go. But anyways, yeah, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just more so concerned for my personal one. If I want to do Fontaine, I want to basically start the story here first. I don't want any spoilers. I find it much more fun, and I give a much better reaction, because I don't want to fake reactions. I don't believe in doing that. That's why I always try to be upfront with you guys, like, hey, I've already seen this, or I've done this before. I try not to fake any of my reactions for any of my videos. And so that's why I'm like, I want to give a more genuine reaction in the sense that basically a lot of times I have to pretend that it's just like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen, as to not spoil anything, whenever in reality, I know exactly what's gonna... Okay, seriously, I'm holding L2. Would you pull out your dang bow? Oh my gosh, girl. What is your deal? Okay, why is this... What's the puzzle here? Okay, what is the puzzle here? Is it like you first? Oh, it's just those two. Okay, that was weird.
Easy money.
But anyways, what I was saying was that basically there are times where I've had to pretend I don't know what's going on, just because of the fact that I know what's going on, but I won't give a fake reaction like, oh my gosh, that's so shocking. I'll be just like, you know. But that's when it's like, I'd much rather completely go in it blind. That way you guys get my general first impression reaction. Not general, genuine. Oh my gosh, Nahida, what is going on with my characters? It's like they're not... Okay, that wasn't the balance I was wanting. I don't know what's going on with my characters and why they can't do what they're told. It's like I'm getting weird lag spikes or something. I have noticed, if you look up there in the top right where it has my ping, it's at 64. My ping used to be at, like, especially, like, you'll see it in my older videos and everything, my ping used to be at, like, 3940. But for about the last 3 months or so, my ping has been at, like, 65. And I'm like, it's so annoying, because I've been noticing slowly, that's just like, okay, I'm getting a lot more, like, little weird glitches, and that number, like, jumps all of a sudden every so often. I'm like, okay, I have way too good of internet for it to be doing that. And I know it's not my internet, because I even... I had my internet company check and everything to make sure, and they're just like, no, that my speed is coming in full blast. They use their special testing device that they have, because I was like, my internet speed tests aren't that accurate. And so it's like, okay, I don't know why, but it was like after one of the updates they did, and I noticed a lot of people on like Reddit and stuff were talking about it too, that it's like one of the updates that they did recently, everyone's ping got a lot worse. And so I'm just like, okay, I'm very annoyed by that. Because like I said, I used to have such low ping where it was just like, oh yeah, I'm practically like, you know, having, I think sometimes I even was able to get down to like 35, so it was like my ping was low. It was awesome. So again, it's a little annoying. Okay, there we go. Got you. Okay, next up, we'll go ahead and try to get some of these ones through the forest. I actually think this might be quicker because we can probably glide down from here. Yeah, it should be straight east from here, I think. Ooh! It is awesome. Okay, sweet. I was about to say, it was just like we haven't opened this one, so we have a key. Open. Yes. Sweet.
It's all yours.
Yeah, like I was saying, I generally give genuine reactions. I will always... Oop, not that marker. I will always let you guys know if it's something that I've... hello, would you... There we go. That was weird. I will always let you guys know if it's a game I have played before, or if it's something I've seen before, or anything like that. so you don't have to worry about that. That's also why one of the reasons it's been killing me whenever my computer was busted, it was totally killing me that I couldn't play, because I'm doing Final Fantasy 16 on the channel right now, for those of you that don't know or haven't checked that out. And so I wasn't able to record that series at all until the computer was fixed and everything. And so I have been wanting to play that game so bad. I was so excited for it. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, and so not being able to play it at all for like up to 2 weeks after it came out, because I did like most of the recording for it like day one. I was so excited, so I like recorded a bunch of videos day one, and then I wasn't able to record any of it for 2 weeks. And it's like I was gonna play it on my own because it's like, okay, I don't want to spoil it for me. So wow, he is tanky. He took a full hit and only took like 1,000 damage. But anyways, so it was just like, that was complete torture.
Quietly now.
But like I said, I'll always try to do a blind playthrough if at all possible, even at my own expense. There we go.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Perfect. Awesome. Let's see. It's straight this way, I think, right? But yeah, whenever my computer was broken, I was able to try out a few other games that I had kind of in my backlog for ones that I was possibly going to do for the channel. Maybe not. There were more so ones that I got specifically just for myself. So I was able to get some of those played. So I've been greatly enjoying one of the games that I'd actually originally got to do for the channel, but it just didn't coincide with the timeline very well. So I had to make the decision to either do it, but only do a couple episodes here and there, which I didn't think would be good considering how long the game is, or just not do it at all. So I decided not to do it at all. But it was Star Ocean: The Divine Force. I really like the Star Ocean games. I'm one of those weird people that I actually really enjoyed Integrity and Faithlessness. It's actually one of my favorite from the series, as horrible of a person as that makes me, because I've heard from a lot of people that is the one they absolutely despise. So it's like, okay, really, stop moving my camera around. But that's like the one that everybody hates, so for me to, have that as my favorite, that's a little bit of a taboo, basically. But I don't care, I like it, I enjoy it a lot, so, yeah. But I was really excited to play the game. I haven't played it since I got it, and I had pre-ordered it, because like I said, I was planning on doing it for the channel, and I'd already wanted it myself, so it's like, I had pre-ordered it, so I had it in my backlog for the longest time, so I finally played it while my PC was down. And I'm almost done with the game. I actually only have, I think, like, story-wise anyways, because there's a bunch of post-game content, but I'm at, like, according to the PlayStation, it said I'm 88% of the way through the story. I think I'm, like, in the last area heading towards the last boss right now. The game is so good. It has its flaws, don't get me wrong, like, there's been quite a few little things that I'm just like, oh gosh, this is, like, really bad, in a sense, where I'm just like, ooh, I'm not having a lot of fun with that, or, oh, that's kind of a weird decision on their end, or that kind of thing. But overall, it has the classic Star Ocean feel to me that, like, the way the characters interact, the story, I don't know. I haven't played too many of the old Star Ocean games. The only one that I really played, like, a lot of was my brother and I played a lot of Star Ocean Till the End of Time, like, a lot. So that's the only one I have, like, a lot of familiarity with. I've kind of just skimmed over the other ones, like, renting them and whatnot. Like I said, Integrity and Faithlessness is one of my favorites, and I'm really enjoying the Divine Force, so I was able to play that one quite a bit. And I have a couple other games I've been thinking of checking out too that I'm not entirely sure on. There was one that just came out, which is oh crap, what's it called? It's got a really long title, so I don't remember like the whole name, but it's I meant to switch off of Shinobi because she just healed up all the way. Oh well. Trails into Reverie, I think is what it's called. I've never played any of the Trails games. I have been very interested in for the longest time. I just didn't know if I would like the gameplay. And I've always heard that it's a huge, daunting series, and you kind of have to, a lot of people are just like, oh, well, if you're going to play them, you have to play all of them in a row, because they all coincide, which, yes, apparently the story coincides with each other, like, completely across the whole thing, which I didn't know that. That's kind of insane. It's cool, but it's, like, wow. So it's kind of daunting where I don't even really know where to start, and I'm like, okay, that's a lot of games to have to buy to get into it, but I was also watching some reviews, like, non-spoiler reviews and whatnot, of the latest entry, which was Trails into Reverie, which came out. Really, the Trails into Cold Steel looked really cool, though. But anyways, And so I watched some reviews of that and everything. It's just like the game looks really fun, but I'm also like, a lot of the reviewers are saying if you haven't played all of the other games, which are like 8 different games, if you haven't played any of those, you will have no clue what's going on in the story and you probably won't enjoy the game very much. And I'm like, that's kind of a tall order, isn't it? Like, you have to play 8 different JRPG games, which, you know, that's long games, in order to get the full enjoyment out of it. And so I'm just like, I'm still feeling kind of, you know, overwhelmed by it. I'm like, oh, do I, don't I? But I've also heard this, one of the reviewers I watched, crap, what was his name? I really wish I remember the YouTuber's name because I really like his videos. Oh, I can't remember his name now. Dang it, that's really gonna bother me. Anyways, in his review, he said you won't know what's going on in the story, and there's a chance you won't like the game as much. However, if you're a fan of JRPGs, or if you're like, you're more into it for the gameplay, not specifically the story,
Let's find shelter.
you'll still enjoy the game. That the gameplay is like still absolutely amazing in the game. Like, it's an amazing game. So I'm kind of thinking about it, but I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. If you have any opinions on like that game at all, I would really like to hear them because, like I said, I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I should get it. And also, if it'd be something you guys would be interested in covering for the channel, because I don't know, like, I cover a lot of JRPGs, because like I said, that's my favorite genre of game, is JRPGs. But, yeah. Oh, I also got a couple of new games recently, because they had that big PlayStation sale, so why I was waiting for my PC parts to arrive and everything so I could fix it, I basically, like I said, I was trying to check out as many new games as possible, kind of pick up some games also that I haven't been able to play before. Okay, where's that animalcule? I thought it was, like, up. Is it down? Yeah, I think it's down. But anyways, so a couple of other games that I picked up was, one of them was World of Final Fantasy. Well, plus the Maxima upgrade DLC, because honestly, you really shouldn't, in my opinion, at least from what I've read online and everything, you really shouldn't get World of Final Fantasy unless you also get the Maxima DLC, because it's like, it's really the more definitive edition of it, which luckily they both always seem to go on sale at the exact same time, but really they should just bundle them together at this point. It's kind of stupid that they don't. But anyways, so I finally picked that up because I really was interested in that game back whenever it first came out. I was like really wanting to play it, and I really loved the demo for it, and I was really excited for it, but then it's just one of those that whenever it came out, I had other games I had already, you know, wanted to play, or it was just like I didn't have the money at the time or something, because that was so long ago. But anyways, and so I just never picked it up, and I always see it on sale, but I just always put it off because I was like, oh, I just don't have the money for it right now. But it was like on super sale. I had some money, excess money left over in my PlayStation account, and I was like, you know what? It was only like, I think I got the game and the Maxima DLC for like $5 each. So I was like, you know, $10, I'm finally gonna pick it up. So I have that one to play. I haven't got to start it yet, but I'm really excited for that one. And then I also picked up, just because I randomly saw it on the sale, Fate Extala Link? Or something like that? Oh crap, what was it called? It's like, it's the second one in the Fate Extala series or something like that. But basically, it's based on the anime Fate Stay Night or whatever. I've seen the anime once, but there's too many, I really want to get into that series, but oh my gosh, it is too complicated for me. I don't even know where to start. That's another one. If you guys know where to start on that series, I would love to know where to start, because I originally started, I think, on Fate Stay Night, but after that, it just got too convoluted, because I was like, okay, which series is the prequels, the sequels? It was just too confusing. So if you know where to start on that series, I would love that, because I'm probably not going to read the manga, but I really liked the anime whenever I first watched it, like years ago. Like, oh gosh, that was so many years ago. But anyways... So I really want to get back into that, but I bought the game because I knew I liked the anime from what I've seen, and I was just like, oh, you know what? I love Dynasty Warrior style games. It is a warrior style Musou game, which I absolutely love that gameplay. It's good, mindless fun, and I heard that they said that the story in it was actually pretty good. It wasn't like too bad. It wasn't too, you know, over the top, and it's got really good visuals and everything. So I picked that up because it was only, I think it was like $8, and I was like, okay, you know, might as well to try out something new. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for this episode. I know I just kind of rambled on, but this was a good way for me to kind of, you know, talk to you guys. I haven't talked to you guys for a while. Like I said, I'm recording a lot of these all at once because to make up for all the time that I lost whenever my PC was down. So it's been nice to be able to talk and record again and everything. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll continue on. We have these 2 points here. I'm probably going to skip. I'm surprised there's Wave Rider points on land. That's got me a little concerned. Is there water around here or something? Or are those maybe underground? I don't know. But we'll go get these 2 points here. And then, oh, I really should go back up and get that point. Well, actually, no. We'll go get these points here, and then I'll teleport here, because it looks like I could just walk this way. So we'll do that, and then we'll go and grab these, and then we should be all done, so then we can continue on with the story. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. And until next time, see ya!